You're watching This Week in Golf, and I'm Phil from Average Guy Golf. In this episode, we're talking about one of the biggest stories in golf in a long time. Tiger Woods, the GOAT, just won his 82nd PGA Tour event, tying him for first place on the PGA's all-time win list with Sam Snead. There was a time not too long ago that it went without saying that Tiger Woods would break every single record that had ever been set in golf. He was as dominant as any athlete has ever been at any sport. From 2006 to 2007, Tiger Woods won 7 consecutive PGA Tour events. That is second only behind Byron Nelson's consecutive streak of 11 wins in 1945. But that's not all. Tiger Woods also has a run of 6 consecutive wins and 5 consecutive wins at different points in his career. For a little context, NBA teams from the city of Charlotte have only ever been able to amass more than 7 consecutive wins one time in their history since 1989. And when they did that, they were only able to run together 8 consecutive wins, which is only one more win than Tiger Woods strung together at the peak of his power. But to put that into perspective, there's 82 games in an NBA season, and they've only ever strung together 8. Tiger Woods has won 7 consecutive PGA Tour events, and those are 4 days at a time, and there's not as many of them. It's incredible. So let's take a look at the total number of wins for a second. 82. 82 wins is more than the Suns, the Knicks, the Bulls, and the Cavs achieved combined last year in the NBA season. What's more, since 2008, the New York Jets haven't even put up 82 wins. In 11 years, in a 16-game season, the New York Jets haven't amassed the same number of wins as Tiger Woods has in his career. What a beast. So for all the stat nerds out there, let's look at his win percentage. Tiger Woods has won 82 out of 359 career starts. That's a 22.8% win percentage. That means that basically a quarter of the time he starts, he's probably going to win. And for comparison with more popular, bigger sports, the Cleveland Browns, during the same time period that Tiger Woods has been golfing, so since 1996, only have a win percentage of 29%. To say that Tiger's run in golf is historic would be an understatement. All he does is win for the last 2.5 decades. He's won in runaway fashion, and he's won highly contested matches. He's led start to finish, he's had comebacks, and he's won in playoffs. But the question is, when will it stop? Will Tiger continue this run forever? Between 2013 and 2018, I think we all thought that perhaps the magic was over. We feared the worst after his highly publicized split with his then wife, paired with injury after injury after injury. His back just wouldn't let him do what he was once able to do, and we were all scared that we had seen the last of Tiger. Pair that with the photos that came out from his traffic incident, which resulted in a pretty grim-looking mugshot, and the outlook for a return to power for Tiger was pretty bleak. But in 2018, Tiger showed signs of life, winning the Tour Championship. If you're like me, you thought maybe it was a one-time flash of greatness when the man that once was. But in 2019, 2019, Tiger stole our hearts back. Do you remember where you were during the final round of the Masters this year? Did you watch with tears in your eyes, as I did, as Tiger battled the course at Augusta National? Did you watch in awe as he fought off reigning champions like Dustin Johnson and Brooks Koepka to fight his way to the title? Did you experience the absolute amazement when Tiger nearly sunk that 70-foot around-the-world birdie putt on hole 9 in the final round? And did you have tears streaming down your cheeks as I did when Tiger sank the final putt and rushed over to embrace his son who only knew stories of his dad's greatness, who was too young when Tiger was at his peak to even know that his dad was actually ever that good? If you're like me, you watched that moment and cried and celebrated with Tiger Woods. For me, that was a moment in sports that I'll never forget. In my mind, it could potentially be the greatest moment in the history of sports. But I do know one thing. His continued greatness puts him in the realm of the all-time greats in all professional athletics. It puts him up there with Michael Jordan and Michael Phelps and Bill Russell, people who dominated consistently for years and years and years. Now fast forward to this past weekend. Tiger travels to Japan to play in the first ever PGA Tour event to take place in that country. And he won it. First of all, that ties him with Sam Snead at the top of the all-time leaderboard for career wins in the PGA, which is amazing. But can you imagine what Tiger winning this tournament has likely done for the golf culture in Japan? Can't you imagine that there is now an entire new generation of young kids in Japan who've been introduced to and fallen in love with the game of golf because Tiger Woods won this weekend? It's not that hard to imagine. It happened to all of us. Tiger's the reason that so many of us got into golf when we were young. He's the one who made celebrating great shots a thing. He's the one who created the fist pump after sinking a long putt. He's the one who brought golf to the African American community in America. And his reign continues. So where does it stop? Let me know in the comments, how many wins do you think Tiger's going to end up with? 90? 100? More than that? I don't really know. What about how many majors is he going to win? 20? Could be. Tough to say, but I hope that he does. Now, I don't know if we're ever going to see a streak of 7 consecutive wins by Tiger like we did when he was younger and in his prime, but I kind of hope that we do. What a magical run that would be for all of us who love golf. So let me know, like I said in the comments, what's your prediction? I'm going to put my total at 92. You've been watching This Week in Golf. If you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe to this channel, turn on the notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up. I'm Phil with Average Guy Golf, and I'll catch you guys next time.